Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. Today's video is going to be a battle of concealers. The first one I'm going to try is the Tarte Shape Tape, and I'm going to put it to the test against this Makeup Revolution Conceal and Define Concealer. The internet kind of blew up over these two guys a little bit because they're supposedly dupes for one another, and the price difference between the two is really pretty significant. So I wanted to put them to the test against each other. So I'm going to do one half of my face, the Tarte Shape Tape, and the other half of my face, the Makeup Revolution one. So just to give you guys a little bit of information about each of them, the Tarte Shape Tape is $27, and it supposedly sculpts and highlights as you mask imperfections with this 2-in-1 full coverage concealer. The hydrating, long-wearing formula delivers natural, radiant coverage across all skin types, so you can instantly brighten and cover acne, dark circles, and redness. So then the Makeup Revolution one is $7. That's a $20 difference in concealer, which is pretty crazy. But this one, Conceal and Define Full Coverage Conceal and Contour, is designed for long-lasting coverage. Conceal and define your look with this ultra blendable formula. So clearly they want us to conceal and define some things because they said it a lot. But anyway, Tarte Shape Tape has 0.3381 fluid ounces, and the Makeup Revolution has 0.11 fluid ounces. So you get like twice the amount of product, but for $20 more. So if you bought two of these, it would be $14 to equal one of these, which is $27. Just to put it into perspective for you. So I'm going to go ahead and get started. I'm the shade Fair Neutral in the Tarte Shape Tape, and I got the shade C2 in the Makeup Revolution shade. They look pretty close in shade. The Makeup Revolution one might be a little bit pinker. This shade is sold out right now. Actually, most of the shades are sold out right now. I got it at Ulta. So I'm going to go ahead on the left side of my face with the Tarte Shape Tape, just like I always do. I don't really know how to do my nose, so I'm just kind of going to do half of it. And then I'm going to go in on the right side of my face with the Makeup Revolution one. Okay, so I can already see a little bit of a difference in the formulas. The Tarte Shape Tape one looks a little bit more full coverage than the Makeup Revolution one. The shades match pretty well. Like, they look pretty much the same color. One thing that Tarte raves about with their Shape Tape is their doe foot applicator. This is what it looks like. It's pretty big. But the Makeup Revolution one is very similar. The Tarte one is just like a little bit fluffier, but otherwise they're pretty similar. They look very similar, but I'm not really sure how they will perform. So I'm going to go ahead and start blending that out. So now that it's all blended out, I've noticed that the Tarte Shape Tape is definitely more full coverage. The Makeup Revolution one is not as much coverage. It kind of sheared out the further along I got as I started blending it outwards on my face. You can kind of see my dark circles still a little bit more on this side than you can on this side. But it doesn't look like it's creasing too terribly right now before we set it, which is pretty good. But yeah, I just find that the Makeup Revolution is a little bit more sheer than the Tarte Shape Tape. And the blendability, I would not say is a dupe. I had to work a little bit more with the Makeup Revolution to get it kind of blended outwards. But it's not bad. It's definitely not bad at all. But I'm just not sure that they're actually going to be dupes for one another. So I'm going to go ahead and set this concealer now, as I always do, with my Luxie 836 brush. And this is my Patrick Star setting powder. This is in collaboration with MAC Cosmetics. So I'm gonna go ahead and just set the under eye and along the nose like I always do. Okay. So now that I've set my concealer, I'm going to go ahead and do the rest of my makeup off camera, and then I'll be back to give you guys some more thoughts. Okay, now that I've finished up the rest of my makeup, I feel like I can give you guys some more of my thoughts on this concealer. It's a good concealer. Like, don't get me wrong, it's good. Do I think it's a dupe for the Shape Tape? No, I don't. I don't think it's the same. I don't think it's the same quality. But if you're on a budget, I don't think that you can go wrong with getting this concealer because it did work. It definitely worked. I think it highlighted a little more of my texture than the Tarte one does, just because it's more hydrating, the Tarte one. But it's definitely a good concealer, and for $7, it's a bargain. So would I use this concealer again? Yeah, I think I would. You know, if I run out of my Shape Tape or if I just don't feel like spending $27 on a concealer that month. But Tarte Shape Tape is definitely still my favorite. But this is a nice drugstore alternative. Definitely not a dupe, not the same formula or anything. But yeah, I'm glad I had the chance to try these. So I hope this video gave you guys a more budget-friendly alternative for a concealer, and I hope that it helped you guys decide if you were on the fence about buying one of these or if you had also heard that they were a dupe. I hope this helped you make a decision. Thank you guys for watching. I really appreciate it, and I hope you subscribe. Thank you.